Alright, something newer than I'm used to. It's a printer video, I guess. Printer, scanner, copier thing. It's a Canon, whatever that pronounced as, Pixma maybe, I don't know. The story is it just quit feeding paper anymore. Sorry about the camera motion and everything here. Get the model number on there somewhere. It's powered up somehow. There we go, power button. Normal printer sounds. I don't know about that. That doesn't sound very healthy. Oh, sure. Okay, so that's what it's been doing. And hold it in that far. For a second there, oh, it's gonna work fine. Well, I don't know how to deal with it. Sounds like something broke. Sounds like something broke. Belt or gear or something. Well, we'll have to open this thing up somehow. I have no idea. Plastic junk nowadays. I think it's that making this sound. Just a bunch of air. What, anyway, wasting video time here. Alright, pulling apart. Will be a little more stable on the camera. Alright, hopefully this will all stay in frame. I'm pulling this thing apart somehow. Looks like there's some screws in the back here. I just honestly don't know where to start. Taking apart any of this stuff, I guess. How to get the cover off to get inside, that's the question. Because clearly something has failed. That is why the person gave it to me. I'll just start taking screws apart, I guess. I really don't know what I need to take apart. Oh, that's loose, okay. That's nice. I guess a lot of things are clipped together. In the front, there's screws somewhere underneath. Sure there is, but that's for like the frame. I need a different Phillips screwdriver. Here we go. Guess just keep tearing until I find the inside. I apologize for the hum and the buzz, but in the basement, gotta run a dehumidifier every now and then. Otherwise, the basement gets kind of musty. Parts everywhere, plastic parts. Interesting. stuff, man. What do I have to take apart to get the lid off? I really don't know. Maybe I should look it up, huh? I don't want to break anything if I can help it. Because if it's fixable, it's fixable, whatever. There's no screws underneath. Just lots of plastic. Power supply. Let's see here. What was that model number? Hold on, I'm gonna do some searching, figure out how this comes apart so I don't break things. Okay, I guess this does come off. There's plenty there's videos on YouTube of this stuff, so whatever. I will just keep tearing, I guess. There's a bunch of screws hidden in there. And I'm guessing there'll be more underneath this. Yeah, I see it down there. Yeah, so keep tearing it down. There we go. Let's hopefully not break anything in the process. Well, that's dumb. I guess it will unplug. Plug that. And carefully unplug this one. There we go. Excellent. Still don't know what's going on in that corner. Well, it's looser. Maybe there's clips on that side. I'll have to keep watching the video. And hold on, guys. Alright, just took me some watching because I wasn't sure how this other side, but it's just clipped in there basically. So you disconnect the other one for the scanner part, and it pops off. So we got into the insides. What is its personal problem? What is broken? That is the question of the day on this one, because it is clearly not happy. And I don't know, maybe I'll be able to, I could put that back in so I can see what's going on inside here. All that wasted foam ink spots. Interesting. That's supposed to be the cleaner. Oh, yeah, it is right there. The little rubber wipe for cleaning the heads. We got a cool little optical thing going on here. This seems okay. like there's anything really to see on this darn thing. What the heck is wrong with it? So that's okay. That's weird. So it's supposed to like reverse to pull it through. I don't know what's wrong with this thing. So grab it, gotta go one direction, but to get it to suck the paper, it has to flip back. That's weird. Yeah, I'm gonna have to plug the control panel back in. I don't know if it'll freak out about the scanner not being connected. Probably. But I'm not seeing anything broken unless it's underneath this board somewhere. It really didn't sound very good. And where's that little wire? Oh, that's part of the scanner thing. Hold on seconds here. My videos are just crappy videos. I don't try. Yeah, it's gonna have a fit that the scanner's not plugged in. Hey, probably have to plug that in. Annoyingly enough, that's gonna make it harder than I wanted to do. Set things up around here weirdly. Let's see, that might be an important wire too. Let's try it with that plugged in. Okay, so it is doing things. What does the E mean? Why is an error? Is there sensors for? Bet there is. For the door and all these things. Ay. Trying to make a good video here. Oops. Just yank it out. That's fine. We don't need it. And sure enough, there's a little micro switch for the door. But I can probably just jumper that. Okay, this is really jank as it could ever be. But let's try that again with that jumpered. And it's still airing out. Seriously? What? Did that not make a good connection? Probably. Well, it makes it kind of hard to diagnose if I can't keep it open. Let's try that. Just hold the green button. Well, that time it fed it perfectly. What the heck? And now it's ready to go. See if I can get a print test page. I have no idea. I don't have a manual for this thing. Apparently it's trying to clean the printers. Or the print heads. Well, if nothing else, we can enjoy just printer noises. There it goes. Yeah, okay. Why was it doing what it was doing when I got it? Clearly, we're out of ink too. I have no idea what it was trying to print. Teeny weeny little cartridges. If I could figure out where the holes are, I actually have refillable ink. Maybe just refill them. Where's some paper towels? This will have to do. Some alcohol. Just give it a little bit of clean. Oh yeah, that's pretty dirty. Pretty dry. I don't know how long this has been sitting. When I quit, they just bought a new printer, said screw it. A lot of yellow there. Oh, there's some colors. I wonder why it wasn't printing. Just dry. That's pretty. You got a nice red, blue, and yellow right there. Give the cartridge a little shaky shake. Oops. Okay. What about the black? Let's try that one. He said he has new ink cartridges, the guy that got it from. If I get it working, I could have the ink, he said. Black is dry. So it's the black we need ink in, probably. Probably have to take the label off, and maybe under there's a fill hole. I do have ink. We could try injecting some ink in here. This one is pretty much dry. There's nothing coming out. Yeah, there's a little bit there finally. Oh yeah, there we go. Now we're getting some ink. Cool. Enough to see maybe some test pages or something. I don't know. And don't have much hope for that one. It's pretty dry. Let's try that out, shall we? Jump that again. Put some more paper back in there. Just don't know why it's working now that the cover's off. So much excess wasted ink everywhere. This takes a little bit. Might have to cut some of this down for videoing. I don't know why it's working now, guys. Also, I have no idea what it's printing on the pages. I can't even see it. No idea. Well, I was hoping to see something obvious that I could go, oh, look at that. That's broken. I can fix that. And all it did was take it apart, and now it's going to work. Really? That makes it, I really would have liked to tell the guy, oh yeah, that part was broken, or that's why it failed. But you saw in the beginning of the video, it would go partially, set an error code. Okay. Why are you going to do that? Alright. Get this in frame here. Vintage inkjet refill kit here. Got tons of ink, because back in the day, cartridges, and they still are ridiculous. Older cartridges, they didn't have, these ones probably have it in them, chips that say so many prints, and then even if you refill them, it'll always say empty out of ink and won't work. But for testing and playing, I think I'm just gonna try it. Okay, so let's try to peel this label back. Carefully, slowly peel this back, because the guy needs to reuse it. These are kind of cool to look at, all the little air passages. And there's the little tiny hole. I'll probably have to drill that out. But the ventilation of these things are very, very interesting. The air has to go through all these little passages before it can get back inside, which is kind of crazy when you think about it. So I think this kit came with a little bit. All the little things to help you prime it. Oops. Yeah, a little. Well, it's not really a bit, but it'll kind of help. comes with this little screw hole thing here. Stick it in that little hole and we'll make a bigger hole so that I can refill it. And so that I can get the little needle in there. I have to use some pliers, I think, because my big fat hands can't do this. There we go. Oop, that's not what I wanted to do. Thinking a drill bit would be a lot easier. But I don't have any drill bits in the basement, so we're gonna go with trying to do it the way they had it intended. Okay. Maybe my knife will do it. Either that or I'll cut myself, one or the other. Yeah, the knife worked way better. Alright, that's much better. Now I can get the ink and needle in there. At least I should be able to get that needle in. Let's see. Oh yeah, nice big hole. Stick it in the foam. Oops. Alright. Got the syringe out. Get some black ink here. Oops. I can do this gracefully. Not sure how much to put in. I don't think it's much though. Well, that took that no problem, and it even feels like some ink in there. Let's try a little bit more. Why not? Try to fill her up. This kit gives you tons of black ink, so we'll put a little more in there. Oop, too much. Making black bubbles. It's kind of cool. Alright, I think that'll be plenty. You know, I gotta clean that off carefully. Where'd my paper towel go? There we go. Gotta clean it up good so that the sticker will stick back on nicely. Okay, refilled cartridge. Whether it works good or not, I don't know yet. Got too much plastic on here. you can see that's the little tiny hole that it's supposed to breathe from. Ah, shoot, I forgot to use the little primer. It's supposed to blow through, pressurize it a little bit. There we go. Now we're getting some ink through there. Probably take a few cleaning cycles to get it to pump through. Yeah, I should have maybe try to, well, let's take the label back off and try to prime it a little bit. There we go. Alright, cartridge is primed. Put that back on. Not that it'll stay stuck forever, because I've been taking it off a couple times and sticky fingers. And let's see if we get any black ink. Do not like that setup. Very springy, kind of weird. All right, well, whatever. It's not sure why I decided that. Let's try it again. See if we get any better results. If it does work, then maybe I'll do the color cartridge. I think there was ink in that one yet, not much. This is why everybody hates printers so much. They either work or they don't work. Alright, look at that. That's beautiful. Fairly fast little printer too. What do we got on these pages? It probably could use a cleaning cycle. I don't know how to do that on here. I don't know what that means. Oops, I got it. I have no idea what it's going to do. Should look up a manual, see, because it only has a little LCD display. It doesn't really tell me much information. So and I guess it has a notification for black ink. Go figure. Come on. Oh, no, it doesn't show it. Oh, it does. Okay. You know, that doesn't look that bad. Definitely needs color ink too. It's pretty light, huh? Pretty light. The black's not too bad though. Refilled. Too bad I can't program the cartridge. Let's see what the color. If we should we refill the color? I mean, why not? I'm already there. I'm going to get. Actually, I could use. Well, usually rinse it out with water or whatever. I can use alcohol too, because we don't want black ink in the color cartridge, of course. Ooh, Japanese cartridges. Made in Japan. Still don't know. Don't know why the printer just wasn't working for him. I mean, it wasn't working for me when I first started this video either, so. Look at that interesting layout. And I don't know which color's which either, so I'll have to see if I can stick something in there and it'll tell me what color it is, or look it up. Nice pointy knife is the way to go. End one. Should probably just take the sticker off carefully. All right. One way I might be able to tell, because there's some ink in this thing, is just put the pressure in it, in that particular port. And that one is the red, because the red ink coming out. You think there'd be enough ink in there if it just touching the paper, it soaks through. But that's red, so let's do red first, or excuse me, cyan if you want to be technical. Clean out the syringe here, wherever I did with that. Where did you go? There it is, over here. That's close enough, I think. Get all that out of there. Alright, let's get some ink. First time that any of these color ones have been out of the thing. Alright, verify one more time so I'm not screwing myself up. It's the middle one. It's definitely, I'm pretty sure, red. Right? Yes. I don't know why I keep calling it red. Cyan. Everybody's gonna yell at me. Why do you call it red? Magenta. That's better. Cyan is blue. What am I thinking? Holy cow. Guess that's what happens later at night. I will definitely put that in the edit. It's just a matter of kind of sticking it in the foam just a little bit. Ah, crap, it came out. Just a little bit, and just take your time. Yeah. Magenta bubbles. Bubbles. I didn't think this one was that empty anyway. I have to try to get all that in there. May not be able to. Guess if I can't get it all in there, I'll just put it back in the bottle. These are very small little foam spots anyway. I think that's all I'm gonna get in there. Oops. Disadvantage, guys should wear gloves. Working on refilling cartridges. It's a pretty nasty color ink that stains really well. Well, now that we got the magenta filled, clean that back out. Clean this off. Let's pick this one. See what color we got here. That must be yellow. It's dark red looking, but it's gonna be yellow. Okay. Anybody still with me yet? Because this is not really all that exciting. If you are, I don't know, comment, like my junk videos. I don't care. At least let me know you're watching. Clean the colors out. Very pink. It's more pink than it is red. That's, if you want to be technical, that's magenta. Yeah, I think water works better than alcohol, but this is what I got. Okay. Just, yeah, at least yellow's yellow. some yellow in there. Yellow's crazy because it looks red, honestly, but it's definitely not. Put it on the paper, it's a darkish yellow. Very nice when you string it out like an ink thing, or pen I should say. Going in, if I screw this up, then well, it ain't gonna work right. Then we won't get the right colors. And for some reason the foam doesn't want me to stick it in there. And that one definitely was low. There we go. Alright, we'll call that filled. I don't know if there's any point to this, because these cartridges, maybe with some proper software, a guy could reset these things. I don't know. And that is my blue. Good dark, almost looks black. So there's definitely ink in there. It comes right out when you blow it. So we'll just top it off. Let's see, these are all still sealed. The colors were. I've used the black one before, way back when. Oops, shouldn't have done that. I gotta clean it out first. It would be more green than it would be blue. Oops, that's nice. I feel like I was a doctor squirting the juice everywhere out of a syringe, like the TV shows. Nice and yellow, just the way we like it, right? Rinse this out again. Feel like I have any more towels down here. Alright, then you go blue. Stick it in the foam a little bit and just gently let it in. And that one took all that, no problem. Try it won't be much more than that. Ew. Ink everywhere. Squirting more in there than I thought. Oops. Also, if anybody ever used to refill their cartridges in the older days, like, definitely comment, because I used to try refilling cartridges, old HP ones that I used to have. I never have much luck with it. I just make a mess. It just was never fun. I already got some ink on my hands as it is. Alright, now we got our cartridge all filled. Prime it through a little bit before I put the label back on. Could really use more paper towels down here. I must have used up my last bit. Yep. Have to make do with this then. Could make some cool tie-dye shirts, I guess, with all this ink, if nothing else. Trying to just get all the ink out of the passages here. Making a mess. Let's get the prime on. That drips nicely. Oh yeah, that one's dripped good. Get some yellow to drip. Get some of that red out of it. Seems like there's plenty of red there. Dripping some blue. Alright. Lots of ink. Wasting the ink, right? Alright, she should be primed pretty good now. If you're gonna do this kind of stuff, make sure you have somewhere that don't matter if the ink gets everywhere. So I can get this label on properly. It's not even going to be close probably to what it was. Doesn't want to stick and start. Yeah, if the label don't want to stick, one can just use tape, of course. Because, yeah, I don't think this is going to work with the peeling the stickers off. And it only comes with the hole with that. Anyways, let's put that back in. Let's give it one more try and put it back together and let's see if it'll work fine. Put back together because for some reason it works fine now, which is really frustrating. I don't know what its problem was. Yeah, it looks so much better, guys. So much better. Obviously, it probably needs a little bit of cleaning cycles to get it all primed up properly. And the yellow looks a little bit light. But it is actually printing all 3 colors and black. How about that? Only done 400 some pages. Pretty sad it breaks at only 400 pages. Again, I don't even know what its personal problem was. Nice. Just I don't have any clean paper towels. I may have to go get some paper towels. Kind of want to clean some of this up. Art. It's modern art, people. Right? Right? It's just tie-dye. Nobody cares. Although that's kind of neat. I might do that. I don't know. No, the ink doesn't really transfer. Whatever. Alright. This is kind of a dumb video, isn't it? Dumb in the way of I didn't get to fix anything. That's usually what this channel's about. Fixing stuff, not, oh hey look, this works, after screwing with it. I'm not really sure why. I can't see anything broken. Guess I'll just put it back together and we'll oh man, I don't know how that got bumped. Yeah, hopefully it wasn't hopefully you guys got some of what I was doing. I guess I'll find out in editing. Alright, so use the copy function because I don't have a computer hooked up to do any test prints, but after filling all the ink up and running it, you know, that don't look too bad. This blank spot here is just because the way I don't have everything set up. I don't know how to use this scanner printer. It's not something I use or do in my work line. So, in any case, it does work. It scans. It'll make a print. I'm happy. I just wish I had a reason why it wouldn't suck the paper through. I mean, now it works fine. I just wanted to be stupid. I don't know. Weird. Sometimes you find that in stuff, I guess, and that's how it goes. Sorry it was so boring. I guess all one can do is put it into service again and see if it'll act up, I guess. Guess if you like this random junk video, because that's all my videos are, like my videos, I guess, and tell me what you think. I know they're not really that great. I just slap them together, and if you enjoy it, cool. If not, that's fine too. Alright, thanks for watching.